We speak with Mr. Clyde Evons, Vice President Commercial and Global Business Development of Cross Group. A few words about your group.
Yes, sir. The Cross Group is a large company, Gulf of Mexico based. We have Houma, Louisiana, as well as in Houston, Texas. We have expanded our horizons into international work. The Solutions Group, which I represent, actually has components to be able to in complete systems, which gives us the ability to go do live well interventions, whether it's riserless type work or riser based that has the conduit back to the surface.
We know that your company get in position for BP to manage the damage at the Gulf of Mexico. Tell us about this fact.
Yes, sir. The Macondo blowout was a bad day for the industry, of course. The individuals were killed out there, and there's great compassion inside of the oil field. BP is a client of ours and had been for a great time prior to this incident, and they had specialty equipment to be able to control the capping stack that they asked us to send personnel out there to operate BP's equipment.
And how you can manage this disaster? It was for the environment.
BP, I will tell you this. You know, in my opinion, BP went above and beyond. They did go outside of their means. They tried to gather the best teams they possibly could globally to put on this. They utilized all the assets easily accessible, readily available to them there in the Gulf of Mexico. Cross being one of them as one of their support teams. But they also went international and had hardware as well as personnel, specialty personnel brought in from around the world to come in and manage that issue.
You can operate worldwide?
Yes, sir. Cross does operate worldwide. We have an international footprint. We are doing a great deal of tendering in Brazil, Mexico, Gulf of Mexico, as well as West Africa and Venezuela. There are opportunities here in Europe that we're investigating. That's the reason I'm over here at the present time. We do, we do live well interventions, which does not utilize a drilling rig. We're able to use monohull vessels or smaller vessels, depending on the scope of work, to intervene on wells to increase production. This is a great cost savings to the operators. They don't have to bring their rigs off of drilling programs, as well as it stimulates production on their wells. So therefore, they get increased production without taking a rig off a drilling program for a lower day rate.
About your clients, can we?
Well, and you know, a lot of our clients, we've been been with Chevron, been with BP, as you saw there, Apache, let's see, ExxonMobil, a lot of the majors, Shell. We're doing a great deal of work for Shell at the present time, and there's clients globally that, you know, international national oil companies that we're doing work for, and that we're bidding additional work for at the present time.
And about their own business of or needs?
Sir?
And about your clients' business or their own needs?
You know, our clients' needs, being the major oil companies as well as the independents, they're looking for a resource to go to be able to provide them with a live well intervention type scenario where they can utilize vessels of opportunity, vessels they could possibly already have on contract to go and do this type of work. What this gives them the opportunity to do is stimulate their production, go into a well, whether it's riserless or riser based, and give them the opportunity to go in there and see exactly what, if they're having issues with the well, what the issues are, or they can go in there and they can shift sleeves. Multi-zone wells need that, or they can troubleshoot specific components of hardware. Otherwise, their only option to be able to get into the well bore is utilizing a rig and a drilling BOP and marine riser. Well, this gives them a lot more economical way, a lot less money to be able to intervene with the well itself, and he still gives them the same outcome.
If you want, we can return at BP fact damage. Describe us this experience in a few words.
Well, I think the BP incident affected the whole industry. Everybody is a very safe industry. Everybody is safety conscious. Everybody on that job, no matter what the job is, safety is of the utmost importance. And it just drove home just that things happen, you know, and we can't. There's not necessarily things out there that we can plan for, but we can prepare for anything. So what we do is we try to ensure that all of our safety regulations inside the company, as well as our contractors and clients, are followed to the T.
And of course, for your company, it was the biggest alert.
Well, it was of great urgency. We didn't come into the program until at the end, when a couple other companies had put the cap and stack itself together, and BP called us to come and run the control package that was going to control the cap and stack itself.
How many people operates
in Cross?
In Cross.
The company
to front this.
The company as a whole is around 175 people. In the division that we represent, we have about 50 people at the present time. We are growing steadily, and a crew out there to run a controls package of this type of nature is 6 men.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you.